Hello again, everyone. We got some upgrades to the setup today,
Upgrades, people, upgrade.
so hopefully everything's sounding and looking good. If you got any advice, tips, or feedback, let me know in the comments. But anyways, today we're going to be looking at another custom zombies map titled Lombank the Impact. This map is based on the cache storage facility you rob in GTA 5 during the prologue. The map description informs the reader that a meteorite has crash landed nearby, resulting in the death of all present staff and the emergence of strange, hostile, and dangerous creatures, aka zombies. Some features of the map include a few small Easter eggs, a rampage mode able to be activated in the starting area, over 20 imported weapons, and a buyable ending. As always, you can find the map through the Steam Workshop, also linked below. It was created by a user named By Antoine Glasson. Sorry if I absolutely butchered that. The map was posted to the Steam Workshop on September 22nd and has a 4-star rating with 110 reviews. If you play the map or enjoy the video, go leave the map a like on Steam and let's get it to a 5-star rating. Anyway, let's get right into it. When the game begins, the player will be greeted with the opening music from the map Buried. I think that's the intro from Buried. Wielding the 1911 as your starting weapon. The zombies will spawn from the floor along with the one window in the room. In the starting area, the player will find both Deadshot Daiquiri and the classic Quick Revive, as well as the 7.25 shotgun available for purchase. In the corner of the room, the player will find the Rampage Inducer. Interacting with it will make the zombies faster and more aggressive, while also minimizing the time in between zombie spawns. To the right of the Rampage Inducer, past some seating, the player will find a miniature Quick Revive and mystery box. Nothing can be done with this yet, but keep it in mind for later. The first set of debris will cost the player 2,000 points to open, leading to a series of open hallways throughout the building. Inside these halls, the player will find 2 wall buys, the G36K and the Mini Uzi, as well as Speed Cola and an electric trap costing 1,000 points, only available to be activated once the power is on. The first part to a buildable shield can also be found in this area, through the now cleared debris immediately to the right, leaning against a small wooden shelf. A workshop that the player can later use to build said shield can also be found further in the hallway directly to the left of Speed Cola. The next area I will cover is completely optional to open and does not lead to power. That being said, it contains both double tap and a custom max ammo purchasable and only costs 750 points to open, so I would recommend doing so. The area I'm speaking of is through the door opposite the workbench previously mentioned, again costing only 750 points to open. Directly through this door, to the right, the player will find double tap. In a corner of this same room, sitting on top of a metal cart, the player will find a blue and gray checkered box. Walking up to it will read the player, press F for max ammo, cost 1,500. Interacting with it will cost the player 1,500 points and will refill all of the player's ammunition. Keep in mind, this only refills the player who purchased its ammo, not the entire lobbies. The next door, available for purchase, will cost the player a whopping 3,700 points. The G36K, or Mini Uzi, will be extremely useful in building enough points to open this area. Once open, the player will have access to the largest area of the map, the exterior. Many of the map's perks are available in this area, starting with Mule Kick, found immediately to the left through the door, followed by Juggernog, located just past Mule Kick in a corner of the fence. Another perk found in this area is Stamina Up, which the player can find directly through the now open door against a white box truck. Wrapping around the right side of the building, the player will find Electric Cherry. Not far past this, around a corner of the building, the last perk of the map, Widow's Wine, can be found against a metal railing near a sign reading Bobcat Security. Besides the perks, the player can also find the mystery box located in this area, in between Electric Cherry and Widow's Wine, against the building's exterior wall next to some blue dumpsters. 2 wall buys can also be found in the outside area, the MP7 located directly to the left of Mule Kick, and the VLK Rogue located to the right of the mystery box on the corner of the building. Both of the final parts of the shield can also be found in this area. The first part of the last two is located to the right of Mule Kick on the ground next to a wooden crate. The final part to the shield can be found a short distance to the right of Electric Cherry, laying on the ground in the corner of the fence. Once acquired, the player can build the shield at the previously mentioned workbench to the left of Speed Cola. On top of all the items I just mentioned, the Buyable Ending can also be found in this area. Costing the player 50,000 points to purchase, it is located to the right of the mystery box and VLK Rogue wall buy in the form of a pair of turnstiles. This can be purchased without ever turning the power on, acquiring a single perk, or pack-a-punching a single weapon, possibly a fun challenge if any of you are up to it. Now that I have walked you through the entire outside area, its perks, weapons, and other features, let's finally turn on the power. The power can be found through a white door located along a green wall to the right of the door leading from the interior to the exterior. It will cost the player 2,000 points to open, leading directly to the power switch. Now that we have the power turned on, let's open the Pack-a-Punch. The Pack-a-Punch machine can be found through a white door on a small wooden building, in the left side of the exterior past some blue shipping containers. The door costs 3,000 points to open, leading directly to the Pack-a-Punch machine, which can also be seen through a window. Small side note, since activating the power, the electric trap on the inside of the building is now also available for purchase, costing the player 1,000 points and lasting about 40 seconds. Now that the player has the entirety of the map open, with all of its perks available as well as Pack-a-Punch and the Buyable Ending, the only thing left to talk about is the 4 small Easter eggs hidden throughout the map. The first Easter egg of the 4, and only one that contains multiple steps, involves miniature perk machines located around the map. Finding and activating these 3 mini perk machines will reward the player with a free perk. The first mini perk machine I pointed out earlier in the video. It is a miniature quick revive machine located in the starting room on top of a wooden table. Lying next to it is a mini mystery box that, as far as I can tell, does nothing. The second mini perk is a miniature juggernog machine located just to the right of Mule Kick on top of a wooden crate. The third and final mini perk is a miniature speed cola machine that can be found lying on the ground along with some scattered items of trash in front of a green dumpster near Widow's Wine. Once the player has interacted with all 3, they will receive a random free perk. The remaining 3 Easter eggs are all free power-ups rewarded to the player after shooting or grenading items found throughout the map. The first free power-up is a nuke activated by grenading on top of a small protruding building that Electric Cherry rests against. Aim to throw the grenade behind the air conditioning units on top of the roof. The second free power-up, an Insta-kill, can be acquired through shooting a skull lying on the ground on the other side of the fence Juggernog rests against. The third and final free power-up can be obtained by shooting a large gold number 2 located on top of a tower in the distance past Pack-a-Punch. Again, to purchase the Buyable Ending, none of this is necessary. Once the player has purchased the door to the exterior of the map, the Buyable Ending is available from that point on. That being said, once you have obtained an arsenal that pleases you, purchased any perks that you may need to survive, and completed any Easter eggs you find fun or interesting, kill zombies, save money, and escape into the winter forest.
Boop.
Alright, let's get it.
Let's go. Out of town.
Anyways guys, that's Lombank the Impact. Finally, I actually covered a map from a game that I've played, and it was just as much fun as I'd hoped it would be. Between the map's iconic location, its well-designed and thought-out layout, the short but useful Easter eggs, and the ported weapons, I'm sure there's something for anyone to enjoy. Shout out to the creator, by Antoine Glasson, again, sorry if I'm butchering that, as well as everyone credited on the Steam page. While researching for this video, I found that the creator of the map also has another map that's GTA inspired, titled Los Santos Customs, so make sure to check that out as well. They also have a video posted showing off the secrets of the map, however it's in French, so I figured I'd make this for the English speakers, but that video will be linked in the description as well. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like, comment, and maybe subscribe if you want to see more of the content. I stream on Twitch, so you can go check me out there for live content. The views on my last 2 custom zombies map guides keep going up, and I can't express my gratitude enough. Over 700 views is absolutely nuts. So thank you all so much. Please keep showing the love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.
nigga don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe you got rid of that old yee ass haircut you got, you get some bitches on your dick.